Alan Page, Lean Tree, out in the shop today. Just want to turn a call for you. Got a piece of red cedar right here. It's going to be pretty when I turn it. I always check the holes to decide where I want which end to put the ring on. So I got to get my brass ring, put that on my mandrel, and see it fits just perfectly that way. This way it's not goes in too far. So I want it where it fits just right, okay? When you drill a blank, lots of times when you drill it, where it goes in, it's going to be a different size where it comes out. Usually tight, usually smaller when it comes out. So you want your call just to fit just right in there. You only want it to go about a 1/4 inch past your cord and be nice and snug, and you know you got it right. I see a lot of people on the YouTube that they do it and it goes in too far. That's because they're doing it from the wrong end. Okay, they didn't check that. All right, this is that standing manual, so I just take a little Allen wrench. I'm gonna tighten this thing down and put this block on there. As you can see, I made a little handle for my Allen wrench, so it makes it really easy to crank it down. And I made a little place for it to go in. Makes it really cool. All right, we're gonna slide this tail stock up here. We'll tighten her down a little bit. Okay, spinner, need to get a little closer. Let's see. There we go. Now first we're just gonna round her off. First step, get my glasses on and my safety gear. Keep the sawdust out of my face. All right, we'll be using a skew right here by D-Way Tools. The rounded skew. It's a really heavy tool. Great for rounding off a block like this. I got it cranked all the way up. I just keep it at a bit of an angle where the wood comes right into it and take it out. As you see how I move, I've got it locked into the side. I got it in a triangle. When you turn, you need to do the dance. And that side, you got to move your body. I'm not moving my tool at all. My body is moving my tool. As you see, I just move my body back. Keep your knees, your legs spread apart, your knees loose, and that's how you get the rhythm there. So now taking it down, so I'm getting it round. As you can see, I'll stop it for you real quick. See, it went from a square piece of wood around. Got a little divot there, but we'll work that out, no problem. All right, now I'm going to shape it into the call. And I'll do that by eye. Every call I make is made one at a time, by hand. No copy machine for me. I enjoy this process. Alright, that's just a rough stroke. Then I'm going to put the band on it. It's the same size as the band. Now I got to take it down so it will fit on it. So I just take it down just like an 1/8 of an inch or so I can get it so it fits. It's a little bit loose, but I'm going to do it a little bit further up and take less off. So it's snug. Yeah, it's snug now. Take the rest of it back. Width of the band. Now right here, I'm cutting it a little bit deeper, like a dovetail, but a very slight dovetail. So it goes in maybe an 1/8 inch smaller on this end than that end. And what that does, once I get my glue on there, it will hold my band in place. So if it was straight, it could easily come off. But since it's got a the glue will be hardened in a dovetail. It holds onto it and it won't come off. Then I put a couple little, take my teardrop, this is also a D-way tool, and just put a couple little beads on it. So that's where the glue will also attach and hold on to the band pipe. Okay, you got that. Now we're going to start taking the towel off again. Now I always leave the same thickness of the band right here so it's not going all the way down. So I leave about that thickness. So I'm just trying to get the rough shape. This is cool. And this is a negative grind tool which I made myself just out of some tools I have. I make a lot of my own tools too. This is the D-way tool. This is a great negative grind. Big, rounded, perfect for making the mouth of the duck call. Because I like to have my duck calls have almost like a Coke bottle type on the end. Now you can see how it's starting to come to shape. I'm getting this nice and rounded. Get my curves just right. A little heavy up here, take some of that off. Now you see she's coming pretty shape now. Now I'll do the inside of the lathe. I'm going to round it just like the outside so it comes weak at the middle. So when you put your lips up to it, it'll fix your mouth just right. Be nice and smooth. Instead of just having a straight in hole like so many people do, I like to have this curve. This is also a negative grind I made myself. Oh, this is D-way too. Okay. And then I'll shake it just a little bit more with my big tool, bring it all together. Alright. Got that the way I want it. Now I'm going to put a place where you can put a lanyard on it. This is what I call a spear. It's also a negative grind tool. I love my negative grind. It's perfect for what I do. Alright, now that's supposed to shake. Now I want to put some design on it. I'm going to slow it down. I'll pull my thing back a little bit. Right here I have what's called a diamond knurl. It's a wheel that turns. It has diamonds on it. It gives the shape of a diamond on here. And I'll carefully press it against it, put some pressure against it, hold it, let it spin for a while and make the diamond shape. Same here. Alright, we got that design. Now I'll take my teardrop again. Call it a teardrop because it's shaped just like that. And this is great for detailing. So I put a little line on there, a little line there. Right here, this line, and this line. Right here is where I can put your initials or customize it. Down here I'll do the artwork. And then I want to detail this one out too. I got a line on each side of that. I'll do a light sanding on it. Because it's going to be sanded again after it comes out of the oil. Just to get the rough edges off. And my tools are very sharp, so I don't really need to sand a whole lot. Always sharpen your tools. I just sharpened mine. Now the end, I have to burn it. What I do here is I use a piece of steel wool. It goes in. I got it cranked all the way up again. Alright, as I hold it there, it's going to make friction that's going to burn the end. You have to be careful here because you can get a little bit of embers here, and you don't want it to fall in your sawdust and start a fire. So keep an eye on it. And after you finish turning, always clean up all your sawdust just in case there was an invert dropped in there, so you won't have a fire. I had a fire, I lost my whole shop. It wasn't from this, it was, I don't know, I think it was one of my air compressors caught on fire or something. But it's not a fun thing to go through. Okay, we got this burned nice. Why am I burning it? One, it looks cool. But the main reason is that end grain is coming out of the claw this way. If I didn't do that, and after a while you can put the mouth up there, it'd be really wet. And what this does is make it almost like it burns those fibers down and makes a little teeny shield right there. And it would be just like a piece of, almost like a piece of glass when I finish with it, oiled it and everything. And that will hold the end grain away from your lip. It will last for years and years because I oil and wax it. And that little burn part is what really makes the call nice to feel on your mouth. I always do that. Let's see what she looks like when I turn it on. See what kind of grain she's got in there. See, she's right pretty. That's just a red cedar. It doesn't have a lot of white in this one. Some of them have some white and red. But once it goes into oil, it has some really pretty color. Let me show you real quick. Here, I'll take you with me and I'll pull out some of these guys and see if I can. These are coming out of the oil. See how they're rich looking now? See if I can find another one that's pretty. Okay, that's a pecan. It's coming out of the oil. And here's another pecan. Got a pretty dogwood in there somewhere. Oh, here's a really pretty one. Look at this one. This is a dogwood that has some different colors in it. One of my favorites. But anyway, Alan Page, Lean Tree. Just wanted to show you the process that goes through. I really enjoy herding and making these calls for you guys. Been making calls for about 10 years now, and I sure appreciate all your support, and I'll see you again real soon. Alan Page, Lean Tree. See you in the woods.